Alice, my name is Harendra, and today I'm going to tell you how you're gonna report your BT taxes. So, I'll tell you one free website where you can actually calculate your realized gain for 2017 for any coins. So, for this, you just need to log into a website which I will tell you, not the coin tracking. You can see Bitcoin.tax. If you in 2017, if you have less than 20 transactions, you can actually use transactions for free. And if you have more than 20 transactions, then you will need to upgrade your service to service, wherein you will have to pay around $29 for paid memberships. So let's go back to service. Here you just need to select the tax year, and then you need to actually go down and you need to either enter your data transactions manually, or you can actually choose one of these options. So for these options, you actually need to link to your Bittrex. For example, you can choose first, let's say you have a Coinbase, so and then you can just simply log into the Coinbase and it will automatically redirect you to this Bitcoin.tax back and will automatically import your transactions. Like I tried to import some of my transactions and it imported around to 13 transactions from Coinbase for 2017. And similar, then you can actually go to different exchange. You can choose like Bittrex, and for Bittrex they are saying you need to log into the Bittrex and download your history. So you need to go to the Bittrex and then you can actually load all, and then you can actually download the for example, so if I do this, then you can submit, then it will actually download CSV. And CSV, let's say I show you, I just copied few of my transactions from my and let's say since this site only allows 20, so I just copied from Bittrex, and I'm just simply going to import this file. And so let's say I just copy this and then I just need to go and CSV, and then it is importing 12 transactions. So this way it is actually importing your transactions, and then it will it can calculate your realized gains. So you can actually add, there are many different tabs. You can report if you are doing mining, you can actually report your mining income, and there are many different options. But if you are a small investors, you probably have few number of transactions, and that simply you must have bought BTC and it's just forget about it, and then you must have hardly more than 20 transactions, which you can easily calculate use site without paying any money. So for you just need to go to the calculate tab, and it will actually tell you your estimated tax for those transactions. So right now it is importing around 20 trades. I just imported 20 trades, and based on these 20 trades in December in 2017, and if I go and calculate my tax, it actually tells you that you just need to 29, 30, 34. So it actually I did 10%, but for short-term capital gain, I think the short-term capital gain interest rate is 39.6%. You can check that rates online, and then you can actually identify these taxes. Like you can actually see that your short-term gain was 229.37, but 39% of this is 116.17. So you need to pay this much amount of tax for just for these transactions. Similarly, you actually need to calculate. You're supposed to add all your transactions, and then you need to calculate the realized gain and your estimated tax. And you can also use the tax rate from here. And before going that, I will tell you in simple term how you need to actually calculate the tax. So here it is this person is explaining how you should calculate your gains. Like I mentioned, here you have actually many different options like first in first out, average cost, last in first out, and this person is actually will explain you in a better way. So let about this calculations, and he will actually tells you about this. Okay. So let's listen to, and then you can actually see how these taxes are calculated. So uh, here this particular line is being calculated in this way. So if we take an example of this line, that here he actually started selling the trade, the coins. So for this, he actually he's selling 0.45 of 0.45 equivalent of BTC at this at the rate of $10,000. So this so here it is 0.45 10,000, and then actually it needs to check like how much he bought started buying it. So it will be first in first come. So for the first bucket is first bucket of buy is fine, wherein he bought at the rate of 0.5 BTC and at the rate of $3,000. Uh, so he 0.5 of BTC at the rate of $3,000. So here we need to see how much will be the gain. So $40, so 0.45 3,000, and so the real gain is 3150. And for the second line, he will have 0.05 ending in his bucket from the first in first out calculation. So he still needs to, so at this in the second line and this line he's actually selling at the rate of 13,300, and he sold about 0.34 BTC. So 0.34 BTC minus how much rate he actually purchased. So from the first bucket he has left around 0.05 into at the rate of 3,000, plus after that how much is remaining. It's like 0.1. He purchased 0.1 at the rate of 5,000. The remaining 0.09, which to this remaining 0.09 he actually purchased at 9,000. So you see if you calculate 0.05 0.05 plus 0.1 plus 0.19, so which is actually this. So here it is, he's calculating like this. So the total gain is this much. So this is how it should be it's supposed to be calculated. If you want to calculate it manually, you actually need to find out, create an sheet like this, and you can actually calculate it like this. All right. So I'm going to stop this recording, and then once you get to know about your gains, you can actually report in your tax filing in the TurboTax or whoever client you are using to file your taxes. All right. Thank you very much.